Hey everybody, it's Greg from Park Journey here. Hope you're all doing well. So now that we're done with kind of the opening weekend and media stuff for Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood, it's time to start getting back into normal Universal Studios Hollywood updates. So in this update here, we've got your latest progress on the Fast and Furious coaster. So much land clearing has been going on. It looks like they're almost done with the land clearing part of it. There's so much room on the towards the upper lot where the special effects and animal actor stages were, and that hill where the Universal City sign was. So much space. I don't know how much, we didn't get down to do the studio tour yesterday, so I'm not sure how much land has been cleared on that side of it, but just so much room there for the new coaster. Can't wait. It's going to provide some absolutely spectacular views that are going to be pretty close to being unrivaled, to be honest with you. And then we've also got two new shops that just recently opened in City Walk. We'll give you a quick peek at. All right, everybody, before I get into it, make sure you click below to subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, everybody, so we're going to start up here on the upper lot. So here, you can just see the spectacular views that you're going to get on this new Fast and Furious coaster. Just an incredible view of Burbank and the surrounding valley. It's going to be, I know people had kind of compared it to like Tatsu or something. I think it's going to be even better than that. You know, maybe some of the coasters at that park in Hong Kong, Ocean Park, will probably be the closest that you'll get for Fast and Furious. But you can see here so much land. I will be honest, I did not realize how much space was on this portion of the hill. You know, all the years of looking at it and the trees and everything, and you can, you know, see that they're moving kind of down the hill, and some of the trees have stayed, which is spectacular. I'm very glad that some of the trees happen to have stayed on this area. You know, just all the way from Springfield all the way down to, you know, the voice stage is basically, you know, part of the coaster. So I'm assuming that access road there is going to stay at this point, and they'll incorporate that into the attraction somehow. Moving down on the first section of the Starway, this is the section that is closest to the tram road, on right below the Simpsons, where the coaster is rumored to go up and over the Starway here. And that seems to certainly, this seems to certainly support that. We'll see. Obviously, we don't have an official POV yet, so we're not going to speculate too much on this. I will say that it would be nice if they, with the construction of this coaster, if they came up with a way to have people in wheelchairs and things like that, you know, a way down the hill without the Starway and without having to wait for the shuttle. So I'm hoping that comes to fruition with this, maybe some kind of path down. And then coming back on the Starway from the lower lot after I rode the current best coaster in the park, which is Mummy. Obviously not for long. I think we can all pretty much assure that. But look at the hill from the other side here. So basically that entire supporting road and all of the, that is presumably staying. It doesn't look like it's going anywhere. They're doing a little bit more work here right next to the tram route. And again, as I mentioned, some of those trees are definitely staying at this point, or they would have already gotten rid of them, I would think. And then as we move up, you can see on the top of the retaining wall there's already some wooden railings being put up. I don't know if that's just for construction, you know, for safety for the construction crew or not, but you can see some things already kind of being added on there. And then you can see the earth mover that we saw at the very top is kind of sitting up there. This was about, you know, what, 5:30 or so on a Wednesday, so obviously construction for the day was over. But yeah, you can see, I'm like I said, I'm assuming that those are for, you know, safety for the construction workers. I don't think that that's anything permanent at this point. You know, for them to get around and not, you know, fall down the hill, which is a good thing. We don't want any accidents on the construction site, obviously. And then you can see here too, they've already put in some sandbags and things like that, because it is expected that we are going to get another very wet winter this year, just like we had last year in Southern California. So that will obviously impact some of this. So you can see they're already kind of preparing a little bit for that inevitability. We don't have obviously an official opening date for the coaster. Obviously, as I mentioned, we don't have a layout yet either. So obviously, nothing is going to be delayed, so to speak, since we don't have no date to delay it. But we'll see how this winter goes. As fast as Universal likes to move on these things, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot done before the rains start. So out here on City Walk, there is a new store, Karma and Luck. I just noticed that it was open, just walking through. To be honest, not a store that I would typically go in, so I didn't actually walk in and get video or anything. Not my kind of store, but I mean, there were people in there, so that's good, I guess. Good luck to them. The Celebrity Authentic store that is near the Jurassic Park entrance from the parking structure is now open. So let's take a walk through here. There were a lot of people in the store looking around at all of the memorabilia. I didn't see anybody actually buying anything, but it's a cool looking store. It seems like it took them quite a long time to build the store, and there's not really much to it, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, it was nice to kind of walk through and see some movie props and some signed props from people. So I mean, you've got things from pretty much any pop culture thing you can think of. There was Pulp Fiction, Marvel, Batman, DC, and all signed posters, so you can kind of see what they've got here. It seems to mainly be from the last, this century and maybe mid to late 90s. I didn't really see anything earlier than that. But as you can see, there's a lot of people actually in the store, but I didn't actually see anybody buying anything. A little Venom there. Wonder Woman. And then you've got your Marvel wall here. Alright, everybody, thanks for watching that update. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be back for Halloween Horror Nights probably one night next weekend. It's Halloween Horror Nights does start opening on Wednesdays next week, so it'll make it a lot easier for us to just kind of go for a few hours and check out the event, some food, and all that fun stuff. So thanks for watching again, and we'll talk to you soon.